His name is Hobbes, like Calvin and. He is, as best we can tell, a Corgi Bulldog mix. We went to this adoption fair, and my husband saw him and was like, that's the cutest dog that ever there was. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. That thing is like disproportionate and weird, and like that's not a cute dog. But we ended up taking him home that day. What they could tell us was that he had been in a high kill shelter, that he had been a stray before that. He had problems with like desperation for food, and we didn't really understand what that meant for his normal behavior until I was eating an apple on the couch. Nate came over to say hello to me. He'd just gotten home from work, and Hobbes bit his face. I mean, we went to the emergency room because Nate needed stitches. But then there have been other times where he's bitten either of us when he thinks that like I'm attacking Nate, my husband, or when he thinks Nate is attacking me. And at this point we're like, yeah, we can just clean that at home. Like we know what to do. And again, like we're not trying to create a paper trail, I guess, of our dog biting us. But all of this gets much more complicated, and the reason that we contacted Zen Dog in the first place is because I'm about 8 months pregnant right now. He's gotten a lot more defensive of me recently because I'm super pregnant. We are well aware that we're going to have a kid who won't be able to tell when Hobbes is like getting super still and his eyes get big. We're going to have a kid who's going to have food in his hands. And like, how can we make sure that the baby's safe, and how can we make sure that Hobbes is safe? It's clear to me that if he were not restrained, he would be biting other people. Like if we know that we're going to be around somebody else's kids, we'll try to find a way to not bring him. Or like if I see kids on a walk, I try to avoid them as much as possible. You know, sometimes kids will ask if they can pet him, and I'm like, not today, sorry. Because again, like I just don't want to set him up for failure. He could be totally fine. I have no idea. Because I haven't given him the chance because I don't trust what would happen. Matt really strongly suggested that we get like a doll that makes noise. And I was like, I don't think we need to do that. But we did. And I have been so surprised by how Hobbes is already responding. His ears go up and he is like trying desperately to get at it. I don't know if he thinks it's a baby. I don't know if he thinks it's a toy that he should be allowed to have. To me, I didn't realize that our situation is actually as bad as it maybe is. I kind of feel like we've already passed other people's like breaking points. You know, we don't have this kid yet, so I don't know like what version of severe looks like when our kid is involved. Like I just don't know like what my maternal instincts will look like. I think in my head we still have time. He's not like unsalvageable. Like I'm holding out. I have no I don't know.